Have you ever pondered about the potential implications of China's booming economy on America's global standing? Let's take a moment to unravel this economic enigma. China, once a predominantly agrarian society, has undergone a seismic shift in its economic landscape. The metamorphosis was not gradual. It was a rapid and relentless surge of industrialization that propelled the nation into the echelons of global finance. The Middle Kingdom's economy has been turbocharged by impressive technological advancements, making it a formidable force in the global market. An economy once powered by rice fields and silkworms now thrives on robotics, AI, and advanced manufacturing. China's rise hasn't been merely about economic transformation, it's been about ascension to the position of the world's largest economy. The ripples of China's economic growth are felt worldwide, with America grappling to maintain its economic dominance. To understand the current scenario, we must journey back, tracing China's economic trajectory. It's a tale that begins in the late 1970s, following the end of the Cultural Revolution. China, under the leadership of Deng Xiaoping, embarked on a series of economic reforms pivotal to its growth. These changes, often referred to as the open door policy, involved the decentralization of state control, giving way to private enterprises and foreign investment. The result? An economic boom, transforming China from a primarily agrarian society to an industrial powerhouse. Fast forward to the dawn of the new millennium, another significant milestone looms large. The year 2001 saw China's entry into the World Trade Organization, a move that further integrated the country into the global economy. As a WTO member, China had to open its markets to foreign goods and adhere to international trade rules. This not only boosted China's exports but also attracted foreign companies eager to tap into its vast consumer market. Now, let's shift our gaze to the present. Today, China is not just an industrial behemoth, it's an epicenter of tech and innovation. From artificial intelligence to 5G technology, China's focus on high-tech industries is reshaping the global tech landscape. The country is home to some of the world's biggest tech companies, and its digital economy accounts for an increasingly substantial portion of its GDP. However, it's not just about the numbers. China's economic ascension is also marked by its growing influence on global economic governance. From the Asian Infrastructure Investment Bank to the Belt and Road Initiative, China is extending its economic reach, reshaping global trade and investment patterns. The speed and scale of China's economic transformation are truly unprecedented. From economic reforms to WTO membership, from industrial growth to tech innovation, China's economic journey is one of rapid ascension. And it's this very journey that's redefining the global economic order. As China ascends, America finds itself in a precarious balance. But what exactly does this mean for the United States? Let's unpack that. China's meteoric rise to economic superpower status has had significant implications for the United States, particularly in three key areas: job losses due to outsourcing, the trade deficit, and intellectual property rights. Firstly, the outsourcing of jobs. As companies strive for cost efficiency, many have shifted operations to China, where labor is cheaper. This has resulted in significant job losses in the United States, particularly in manufacturing sectors. This trend has not only impacted individuals and families but also entire communities that were once thriving industrial hubs. Next, we have the trade deficit. The United States imports far more goods from China than it exports. This imbalance has been growing over the years, leading to a significant trade deficit. While this may seem like an abstract concept, it has real-world implications. A high trade deficit can lead to a decrease in the value of the dollar, making imported goods more expensive and potentially contributing to inflation. Then, there's the issue of intellectual property rights. China has been accused of not respecting intellectual property rights, leading to significant losses for American companies. While this may not directly impact the average American, it does affect the economy as a whole, as it can stifle innovation and economic growth. But perhaps the most significant impact of China's rise is the shift in global economic power. As China grows, it is gradually asserting itself as a dominant player on the global stage. This challenges the United States' position as the world's leading economic power, and can potentially impact its influence in global decision-making. So, as we can see, the United States finds itself in a delicate balance. As China continues to grow, the United States must navigate these challenges and adapt to this new economic landscape. In this global chessboard of economies, America needs to strategize effectively to maintain its position. The economic trajectories of China and America are intertwined in a complex dance. But where is this leading us? As we've explored throughout this discussion, the rise of China's economy has significant implications for America, and indeed the entire world. The key points we've touched on paint a picture of a global economy in flux. We've seen how China's economic ascension has been marked by strategic moves, from policy shifts to technological advancements. As China continues to grow, it's reshaping the economic landscape, challenging the traditional dominance of America. What does this mean for America? Well, it's a wake-up call. The American economy, while still powerful, can no longer rest on its laurels. As China advances, America must also innovate, diversify, and invest in its future. The challenge is not just about keeping pace, but about staying ahead, about creating a robust and resilient economy ready to meet the challenges of the 21st century. Looking ahead, the future of global economics seems to be a tale of two superpowers. As the world becomes more interconnected, the actions of China and America will have ripple effects across the globe. Economic power is no longer a zero-sum game, it's about cooperation and competition, about shared prosperity and mutual growth. Yet, the future is not set in stone. There are many possible scenarios. Will China's growth continue unabated, or will it face its own set of challenges? Will America adapt and evolve, or will it struggle to maintain its economic clout? These are questions that economists, policymakers, and everyday citizens are grappling with. The road ahead is uncertain, but one thing is clear: the global economy is changing. We are witnessing a shift in the economic power balance, a shift that will undoubtedly shape our world in the years to come. It's a fascinating, if somewhat daunting, time to be alive. As the world watches the economic tussle between China and America, only time will reveal the final outcome. Stay informed, stay aware, and as always, keep questioning.